What's up, guys? We back again today, and boy, are you guys in for a treat. I rented a helicopter. He's gonna take us over Culebra, real smooth like. He's gonna drop us off, might even skydive. I ain't know. It's like, no, that's not gonna happen today. I don't have the energy or resources for that today. But what we will do is I wanted to sit down and take the time and make a quick video for you guys to just inform you on some of the top 5 things that you could do during COVID here in Puerto Rico. And just for your information, all 5 of these recommendations have already been vetted and they are confirmed that they will be open during COVID and that you can still participate in them. Also, when I picked this list, I tried to pick options that are pretty accessible to those that are coming for maybe just 4 or 5 days or 3 days coming for the weekend, may not have a rental car or may not know anyone. So these are gonna be things that everyone can get to, everything can do for a reasonable price, and you should enjoy yourself, so blah. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And let's start with number 1. Numero uno would be to go to the beach, of course. It is now October 3rd. In the States, it's starting to get a little cool. You guys starting to have to throw in your hoodies. If you're up north, you might be past hoodie. You might be on light jacket. And so, of course, this month, next month, and the one after would be a great time to come and escape the cold, get some heat, get some nice weather, see the beach, you know. That would be my first recommendation. If you remember my last video on the 15th of September, I announced that the executive order had been updated, allowing us to now go to the beach as long as we are social distancing. So that just means you need to wear your mask when you show up and then sit between 6 and 8 feet from people. Pretty simple rules to follow. You're doing it everywhere else, so just keep it up. So, what beach is what you may be wondering. King Jim, how come you ain't tell me where to go? You're just saying go to the beach. Well, hold your horses, man. I got you. First and foremost, I would say if you want to stay local, you want to stay within the city, within 15 minutes or actually in San Juan, the 2 best options are likely Piñones, which is in Carolina, 15-minute Uber from the airport, and Condado, where most people will be staying. There you'll get a nice cultural experience. They're gonna have all the food, local foods, kiosks. You can get your little souvenirs, shops. And then there's about maybe 2 miles of just beach that at any point people just take an outlet and get onto the beach. But there is a main beach all the way at the end that you can go to. I have a video of that, but I'm gonna do a better video where I kind of show you more of what's going on. I only showed you the beach when I went, and it's more to the beach than the beach, ain't that something? That would be my number 1 recommendation. Number 2, if you're looking for a chiller, more local, not everyone all over you and tourist everywhere beach, go to Ocean Park. It's right there in San Juan as well, before you would even get to Carolina. It's a more local vibe, as I mentioned. It's calmer. You can take your speaker and you can just go out there and chill. Maybe a 2 or 3 minute walk from that beach. You could also go to the park, which has like a track, a soccer field, basketball court, tennis court, a couple little food kiosks are there. So if you want to just do a little bit of exercise as well, you have that option. If you were being adventurous and have a rental or you're down to spend a little Uber money, you over here balling, stuff like that, you can take the trip to probably my top 2 or 3 favorite beaches, which is Cerro Gordo. That is in Vega Baja, about 35 miles to the west. It's pristine. It's never too many people there. It's beautiful. It comes into like a little cove like this. Whoosh. The water is in the whoosh. And then on the side, you have like a little rock structure you could climb if you want. And then to the left, you just got views. It's also a beach that they call a balneario here, which means it's kind of like an official beach. There's officially a parking lot, like a gated parking lot. There's kiosks there for food, and there's clean bathrooms, real bathrooms that you can use. I think they were free. They're definitely free if you buy food, but I think it was free anyway. There was no attendant, so who am I gonna pay? That would be my recommendation there. Now, if you wanna go down the more beaten path, you can go to Luquillo Beach, which a lot of people really like. I think it's just mediocre. It's nice, but I would go to Cerro Gordo 9 times out of 10 before I go to Luquillo. Luquillo's a little bit bigger. There's a little bit more space, more people, more tourists go. I'm sure you've seen videos or recommendations to go there. One benefit of going to Luquillo is that it is in the same town, or more or less the same town, as El Yunque, the Rainforest. which leads me into point number 2, numero dos. El Yunque is the tropical rainforest here that's on the east side of the island. It is, fun fact, the only tropical rainforest in the United States of America. Yeah. So it's the only place you can get one and still be in the US. It's really beautiful. There's a lot of options of things to do there, right? You can climb, I think it's Jones Tower. I have done that. I did that with my dad, brother, and my homie Cristobal. Bang, 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 gang. There's a couple waterfalls in there that you can go to. I have not been. You can do hiking. You can do excursions. The excursions I hear are really cool. You can do different things like horseback, ATV, something else. And they'll come to San Juan and pick you up in your car, in their car, or like a little van, and they'll take you out there and they'll spend the day with you. So with that, you have the option to go to El Yunque, check out a rainforest, get all your beautiful Instagram pictures, look nice, cheerful. And another benefit, if you plan it all right, is you would just go to El Yunque to start the day and then take my advice for number 1 and go to Luquillo Beach after. So once you get all hot and sweaty from doing all that excursion, being natural, you say, all right, let's go hit the beach and cool off. And they got food there, so then you just double down and you get you some food. You let that salsa music play, hey, and you just have a good day. Don't let nobody tell you not to. Number 3, numero tres, would be to walk Old San Juan. Everyone does this when you come, you see it. Those are the beautiful Instagram pictures that you see. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, it's so pretty. Ooh, mira que linda. Todo, all that stuff. All the girls doing their little high-pitched voices. But it is truly beautiful. It's still in the old Spanish colonial style where you got those cobblestone roads, the colorful buildings, pink, blue, green colors. What do you do in San Juan? I mean, I like cities, so I'll just walk them. I don't do a lot of the touristy stuff that they have there, but the tourist stuff that you can do. There's a certain street, I don't know what it is, I'm sorry, that has a bunch of umbrellas hung from the top, and that's the main spot. But they just shade the street with umbrellas that are all colorful, and people walk through the middle and take pictures and block traffic because that's smart. Secondly, you can go to take a tour probably, or just look at San Cristobal, which is a castle, and El Moro, which are both castles. I think El Moro was like the defense castle, and San Cristobal was just dude's house. Those look really nice. They have a big field in front of El Moro, so you can take your kids out there, have them run themselves into sleep and just get tired, because it's gonna be hot. And that looks really pretty. I have not gone to do that, because that to me seems like something you don't do alone, or like a date thing to do, and I haven't taken nobody on a date there. Food is good there. One thing that you should eat, I would recommend, is a restaurant called Punta de Vista, the Viewpoint. Try to go around sunset or something like that, because it's probably 8 to 10 floors up and has a great view. The food is good, local and normal cuisine. So you can go ahead and check off your mofongo, which me, personally, I think mofongo is okay. It's a little heavy to eat. I love, 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 love mamposteado, which is rice that they somehow turn yellow. Probably put some stuff in there. There's beans in it. And then there's sweet plantains, amarillos. And those sweet plantains is just straight fire, yo. Mike, let me tell you. I ain't met one person that tried them and didn't like them. So try sweet plantains, try mamposteado. You will not regret it. And another big point that I would recommend during the day about Old San Juan is to go to La Perla. La Perla is one of the oldest ghettos that we have here, but it's super beautiful. It's like a lot of little small houses, but they're all super colorful. They're the closest thing to the beach in Old San Juan, and it just looks real pretty. You have seen this, if you ever seen the Despacito video, the huge song that broke all the records, that was filmed in La Perla. And also, Carmelo Anthony has built a basketball court there because he is part Boricua, part Puerto Rican. So he went and constructed a basketball court, and it's all nice and new and also colorful. So I would check it out during the day. Don't go at night. if you don't have no business going down there, which you don't. Third, another little cityscape walk that you could do is down Calle Loiza. That is a newer, more hipster area, a street where there's going to be a lot of bars, a lot of restaurants, little boutique shops, some art galleries. I think they got even an art gallery there as well. So you have a lot of options if you go down there. You can see something more chill, a little less touristy once again, and in between the touristy sections. Also, right there is the Ocean Park Beach, so you can go to the beach and then walk the street. Shout out Acapulco Mexican tacos. Most firest tacos. Firest, fire. Get the chilario. It's not on the menu anymore, but it's the best one. It's pork and it's very spicy, and I don't eat pork again anymore, but if I go there, I could be tempted. I could have withdrawal symptoms, start getting to itching. So I recommend it. You won't go wrong. Number four of them things, cuatro, would be to go to the food truck parts, because right now it is COVID, so sitting in restaurants you can do it, but you may be self-conscious and nervous about that. But if you're at the food truck, it's a little bit more spacious. You have some space to walk around. You can separate yourself from other people. So I would recommend going to the food truck parts. Which ones? Lote 23 is lot 23. They have about 10 different restaurants of different flavors. You got like stir fry, pizza, Asian, fried chicken, local, all that good stuff. I know before the storm they were having like open mic night type of thing on Fridays. So maybe they're still doing that, where you can hear some local live background music and you can just sit and people watch, because that's what you come on vacation for as well, right? To people watch, to see what they're doing, to eat their food, laugh at people, see what the women look like, see what the men look like, all that good stuff. Y'all know, y'all trying to find y'all little Fabio and stuff. I seen it on the movies. But yeah, that's a good place for that. Another good location that I've recently stumbled on that is even a little bit more local would be Nacho Libre. There's 2 or 3 or 4 other bars and restaurants right next to this place, but it's all outside. It's here in Atore, so in the city, and there you can get a bunch of different foods. You can watch like the NBA playoffs and stuff, or football. Grab some food, grab a couple of drinks, social distance yourself. I think they even put up glass barriers between each table, so you can chill, you can see the locals, you can feel like you're not on lockdown while still being safe. I highly recommend that one. It looked like a great time. I'm going back there. And then thirdly, there's Miramar Street Food Trucks, which is a little bit newer, and that's closer into the city as well. It has good food options. It's smaller, but once again, you'll get that vibe. You'll get out the house, you'll say you did something, and then you can go back to the hotel or Airbnb satisfied with your night. Like, I didn't just sit inside all day. And numero cinco, number 5, the last one, or is it the last one? Who knows? I would say for those that are really down to do something big that you're gonna remember and be like, I couldn't do this elsewhere, is I would wake up early and drive to the East Coast, to Fajardo, and catch a water taxi to one of the 2 smaller islands. I'm not talking about Culebra or Vieques. Maybe you can catch the ferry. I believe that's still shut down only for tourists, but a water taxi will take you there. I am talking specifically about Icacos or Palomino. Those 2 islands are smaller and people kind of don't really live there. You just go there, go for the day, for a few hours, and you come back, have a great time. That's Icacos. Palomino is also not inhabited, but there is a resort there. So if you want to do a really, really good, private, secluded vacation, I recommend going to La Conquistador, which is the resort on Palomino. You'll be isolated on the island, and it's got to be dope. They have activities, they have like horseback riding and stuff like that. Nonetheless, I looked up some of the water taxis. East Coast water taxi is for sure open, and they provide pricing. It is $25 from Fajardo to get to Icacos and $40 to get to Palomino. They have some form of package that's $75 where they'll give you the ride, they'll give you drinks, they'll give you food and lunch, life vest, and a tour for $75. So you could take advantage of that if you want to. I myself, once again, have not been to Icacos or Palomino because I just haven't taken the time, and then it's been COVID, but now it's back open. So maybe I'll go real soon and I'll show you what you're missing. But it looks beautiful. The water looks like this. And the sand, it look like sand. But real nice sand. It just looks beautiful. It's always a bunch of people there when I see it online. I've never really seen someone get off of the boat. Everyone's normally in their boats, blasting music, having a good time. Like, hey. So, you know, me, I'm trying to be in the mix. I'm trying to be the person catching the A. I'm gonna be on this side, like, hey, shot. But I don't drink right now. So it looks like a party on boats. It looks awesome. I would highly recommend it. But yeah, so those are my main top 5. Like I said, I think they're all accessible between Uber, a rental, not having a rental, and just excursions taking you there. They're all moderately priced, so if you don't want to spend $200 and $300 to do something, you can do these type of activities, go and be natural and have a great time. I think it gives you a great experience of Puerto Rico. You get to see a little bit of everything. You'll get to see beaches. You'll get to see an island. You went to an island and went to an island. Who did that? And it's not Jeffrey Epstein's. You'll get to see a rainforest. There's only one place in the U.S. you can see that. And then you get some local vibes and culture. You get to take some cobblestone streets. Oh, we only got that in like Philly and Baltimore, I think. So, yeah, man, and you gotta enjoy it. You gotta take advantage of when you come here, and all these things are quick. Let me know what you think. I really like these options. Please go. If you do go, tell me what you thought of them. Tell me that was a stupid recommendation, or it was too hard to get all that stuff planned, or something like that. Just fill me in. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Smash the button, pound the button, tap the button, bang the button, all of that. Please and thank you guys. Thank you. And since you guys have been so sweet, I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one more of them thing, that little secret spot. My secret better recommendation for those who are feeling froggy, then leap. Feeling froggy and adventurous, or do rent a car, I would say go to the West Coast. Go to Cabo Rojo, Boquerón. That area, I personally love it. It's on the West Coast. It's close to about 5 other beaches right there, all within 30 minutes. You've got Playa Boquerón, Playa Buye, Combate, Playa Sucia, and you got Playa Salinas, which Playa Salinas, I think at sunset or sunrise, due to the high level of salt in the water, it will change to red. So that bay, the water looks red, hence why they call it Cabo Rojo. Red is Rojo, Cabo is bay. Boom. So that was a basic name. It was natural. But that supposedly looks real beautiful. I haven't seen that yet. But Boquerón as the town is awesome. It has a lot of cultural vibe, little nightlife, local food. When I went, there was so many people out there doing karaoke, and they were really good. The food was really good and cheap. All along the boardwalk kind of thing, they have a bunch of kiosks selling like $1 oysters and clams, all those little necklaces and seashells that you get when you go to the beach, so souvenirs. But it's just a really, really chill vibe. It just totally comes down, and you're just chilling. You can do what you want. It's freedom. No one's gonna bother you. Everyone's gonna want to be your friend and talk to you and help you. People will go out their way to show you what you're asking to see. Or if you go down there like, hey, I wanted to see a nice beach, they'll be like, go to this one. Hey, I'll take you. Follow me. Things like that. So like, people want you. But yeah, man, that's all I really got for you guys for now. So that you got 6 options now of things to do. If you want more information, for real, just hit me up. I'll let you know. King Timothy, you know, I talk to everybody. Everybody talk. I hope you enjoy those items. Please do them. You guys be safe. Have a great time. I'll see you when you're in Puerto Rico. Holla at your boy, gang.